Sexual assault. It's not easy to talk about, and some would say it's not talked about enough. Melissa Wilkerson has started up the conversation on UNL's campus with an exhibit called What Were You Wearing? An exhibit portraying sexual assault victims and what they were wearing when they were sexually assaulted.
I actually saw this project on social media. I saw that it had been done at another university, and I started following the project because it just really spoke to me. And it originated at the University of Arkansas, and then from there, one of the co-creators, Jen Brockman, left that university and now works at the University of Kansas. And I met with them in February, and when I took this position in December, I knew that I wanted to bring that here to this campus.
But this was not the first time this project had been done.
An exhibit at the Student Union Gallery at KU that many call difficult and disturbing.
But the KU Sexual Assault Prevention and Education Center says the display titled What Were You Wearing is important and worth the effort.
They now share the program, and so they have an installation packet that they'll give other universities and organizations. And so I requested that. They sent me the packet. So all the stories that you see at this time are all from that installation packet from the University of Kansas that they share. Our hope is that as other survivors want their stories shared from here in our campus community, that we will add those stories as we move forward.
Those stories being told aren't just giving insight to what happened to them, but to what happens to so many.
So the awareness piece that this particular project is intended to spread is that in fact it has nothing to do with what you are wearing. If you come through the exhibit, you'll see items, sweatpants and a t-shirt. You'll see a military uniform. You'll see the little black dress. You'll see cargo shorts and a t-shirt. You'll even see little kids' clothes. So if we want to tell the person wearing the little black dress that it's because of what you were wearing, then we have to be willing to accept and say that to all these other outfits as well. And I don't think we're willing to say or accept that.
The What Were You Wearing exhibit has had quite the impact on UNL's campus.
The words I keep hearing over and over again are wow, powerful. This leaves a huge impact. Thank you so much for doing this. I hope you do this every year. So the reactions that I'm getting, some are emotional. Some people definitely have an emotional experience going through. And that's why we have content and trigger warnings up, so letting people know that this might be difficult for you. I intend to make this an annual program for April. The reason why we're doing it now is April is Sex Assault Awareness Month. And so I intend to bring the program to campus every year during April.
Something special that Melissa added to the project was adding a wall where people could show their support for sexual assault victims.
And it's been amazing. I mean, and that's probably for me it gets me a little emotional. One of my biggest successes has been that wall, and seeing the students, faculty, and staff on this campus be incredibly supportive. I'm proud of that. I'm proud to work here amongst that.
The University of Nebraska Lincoln has many services that students can go to for help.
Well, obviously you can come to me, the victim advocate. My phone number is 402-472-3553. There's also CAPS, Counseling and Psychological Services, the Women's Center. There's so many organizations here on campus that will help. The Health Center, depending on what the needs are based on your victimization and your experience, you may need to visit the Health Center, depending on what's happened to you. There's testing available, things like that. So there's a lot of opportunity here on this campus for help.
After the week-long installation of the What Were You Wearing exhibit, it is clear that the project was successful.
People are certainly talking about it, which is what this is. It's a survivor art installation, but it's also a conversation starter. So the fact that that's happening, that people have been so supportive, continually telling me thank you and please do this every year. I guess I just want to say to everyone else, thank you. Thank you for making this such a success. Thank you for spreading the word, and we'll be back next year.